Okay. It's nighttime. It's not the right time. So, gonna try it again, you guys. This is an all-wearable sellable lot. I haven't weighed it yet, but it's at least 5 pounds. I don't know that it's gonna fit in a flat bubble wrap safely. If it did, it'd only be like $8.50. If not, it's gotta go on a medium flat rate. And that's $15. You know, it's all, there's some Napier. It's vintage to now. It's all wearable, all sellable. I'm not sure what I'm gonna ask, but I'm not doing it to prove you guys wrong. I'm just thinking, well, maybe I haven't done this really since COVID and maybe it's changed. I don't know. Because I also am gonna do a bead lot. And I'm telling you, I had a beautiful bead lot for sale for about 8 months. And I think I had like $25 on it. A lot of beads. Glass beads, beautiful beads. And I think it finally sold, but I think I had to take an offer. And it just, that was like the final straw. That just pissed me off. Because I watch YouTube videos of bead people, crafters, aka bead people, crafters. And they talk about how expensive beads are. You know, and one gal I was watching got a lot, and she paid like $40, and she's like, you know, I couldn't have gotten half this stuff for $40 in the store. So that's what I don't understand. I do not understand it. Should I flip it over? Oh, why is the bracelet on both sides? It's got nice stuff. You know, it doesn't ever look like it, right? There's some vintage brooches and earrings in there, paired. Uh-oh. I see one piece in here that's... The brooch is missing some rhinestones. I meant to not do any of that. But I think that's literally the only piece. But I will, you know, I'm not going to list it like all hyped up like people do. That's maybe my problem. I don't hype it up at all. I undersell it. Let people be happier when they get it. You know what I mean? So I'll keep gathering the beads, and I will put bead lots up. This is all stuff I have to list. That I hope to list tomorrow. I went through so much tonight, and that didn't even put a dent in anything. Not even a dent in anything. I'll show you my favorite font. Well, you guys know I love her. Look at her. And she's just modern. And probably what? I'll last like $19.99. Don't know if I'll get it, but I love her. I was just going to show you one more. Oh, I got that whole cat lot. Oops, the safety pin came out. Came loose. And I don't usually like a safety pin like this, but these are so Laurel Birchy and so cool that I love it. I'm not selling it. But a couple weeks ago, and you probably saw it, but it was in the dark dungeon of my room. And so you didn't see them all. I'm not going to show them all to you now. It would be quite far too boring. I'm going to list these too, because these are fun AF. Come on. The Fringe Life. How can you not? It's got a little bit of everything. It's like, you know, all but the kitchen sink are in these earrings right here. My goodness. I can't. And is this a tiger or lion? I love it, but I'm not going to use it. It's a keychain. I'll just put tiger, lion, cat, panther, cheetah. It's all the word. It's just, you know, it's just a little $7.99, or maybe I'll do $9.99, see if anybody will bite. So, yeah. I just thought, well, okay, fine. I'll try it yet again. And this, by the way, took me about 3.5 hours to go through all the jewelry, put a lot of it in scrap, 2 big scrap bags, craft bags, and they're just scrap and craft. That's what they are. They're broken, effed up stuff. I just sort of dig through it and get stuff that isn't. Check it, make sure it's not all messed up or anything wrong with it. And there's vintage, you know, there's plastic beads, but and there's wood, but they're vintage. They're not. There's no cheap plastic shit in here. Just get so annoyed. So we'll see. And again, I don't know. I don't feel like I should sell it for less than 40. I know it's at least 6 pounds. I know the going rate. The going rate is there's no rate. You could pay $100 for 2 pounds. You can pay $5 a pound. $10 a pound is the average. That's about the average. A little more. You might pay $60 for a 5 pound lot. But I'm not doing that. I'm just saying. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I will, for sure, you'll be the first to know. These are pretty earrings. And like I said, a lot of there's some Monet, some Trifari. Maybe I'll shuffle the deck so you can see. Not now, but when I take pictures. It's also hard to take pictures. And also the other thing about listing these kind of things, trust me, I've done it all, you guys. I'm not new to this. I've tried it all, I've done it all. And I'm always jealous, quite frankly, when I hear people just say, oh yeah, I had a bunch of mystery lots, but they all sold. And it's like, oh, really? Because how much are you selling them for? $5? Really, how much are you selling? Comment down below. Because I'm just curious. Because I had lots as low as 20. Not craft lots. Plus shipping. And they didn't sell. Okay, I'm going to go on and on. So my point is, I've tried it all. This isn't my first rodeo. Believe me, I like to move just volume. Well, I don't know if I could spend, and it literally will take me 3 hours to do one bag. Because, again, I have to sort through it. I have to take out the crafty scrappy. And think about that in time. Think about that for a minute. Because to me, I'm not a total person that's like, my time, I'm worth $25 an hour. But I'm worth something. Do you know what I mean? Time is money. That's 3.5 hours. I could have been listing all of that and actually getting closer to making money instead of spending hours on this that I'll probably, after all is said and done, make $30. So that's why I don't do this. That's why I just have it hoarded, and then the craft stuff is just easier for me to put in my recycle bin. And it's going to the recycle place, so it gets recycled. Don't judge me. Because, and plus my health, just everything. You know what I mean? And just, oh my God, the volumes. The volume? Not the volumes. The volume of it all is a whole nother thing. Oof. Like if I had a person that was like, oh yeah, just make me up, make me up a 5 pound bag or a 10 pound bag and I'll give you $50. I'd be like, I'd just keep doing that. But I don't have anybody like that. I don't have anybody that wants to actually pay anywhere near what the stuff is worth. Like somebody will be able to sell this, list all this stuff, and make a couple $100. Easy. So you know what I mean? Even if you had to pay $50, it's like, and so I guess the craft lot audience, they're just having fun, or they're just making crafts, so they don't want to pay. And I don't blame them, but it's still a major hassle and a pain in my butt. It's hard work. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that I spent 3.5 hours doing that right there. Because I'm not going to grab into my, and plus, I was looking through some of this, like, oh my God, I didn't even know I had that. Like, you know what I mean? So that happens because I'm a hoarder at this point and I have way too much. And so I can't just grab into a lot and just go put this in a bag, put this in a bag. Because I feel weird about selling what I don't know what it is. Unless it's for sure scrap craft. Broken, tangled craft. Nothing sellable in there, nothing wearable. I feel okay about doing that. But I don't feel okay, I can't just willy-nilly it. So it's a time-consuming mofo. Yeah, I'm gonna list these. And I decided to list this Premier Design. I'm gonna list it for $35. It's that beautiful set that I probably showed you before. It's just gorgeous. This all lists for like, probably what it has in here. This is vintage. Originally it was $18. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, I saw it earlier. I think I was on it. And this one's gorgeous. This is called Repose. 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 It's a lovely thing. It's heavy. It's heavy. All right, well, that's it. I just wanted to say that. And no, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to say the truth. Vintage to modern. Wearable, sellable. But I'm not going to, you know, like treasures of abound. What will you get? Like, I hate when sellers do that. I think it's shitty. Because they're the ones that are just actually selling nothing that's great. So, anyways, getting cranky. It's almost my bedtime. It's 11 o'clock here, folks. And I hope you're all in bed and nobody's watching this except for you, Kimmy. Because you're on the West Coast, girl. Okay, I'm going to go. I lost my mind. I'm really proud of myself. I will say that. Because it took, to get to this, it took going through several, like, tubs to get through this. Now, the bag that's Craft and Scrap is double or 3 times this amount. Yeah. So it was good. For this was good. This is good that I did this. It was good for me. It was good for me to like, oh yes, okay, what about these? Gotta list that. Gotta, this is not what I thought it was. Let me just throw this in the craft lot because it's crap. And it's always fun going through jewelry. That was one of the morals of my big story. Didn't find my rings yet. Haven't done that. Been hoping with every little thing I look through that I'm going to find my rings. Wish me luck. Bye, y'all.